Welcome to MOVIXA, where cinema is not just watched, it is uncovered. Tonight, we enter a world built under a fake sky, soaked in dark blood, and ruled by fear. This is not just horror, this is Sleepy Hollow, and once you know the secrets behind it, you cannot unsee them. Counting down from 10 to 1. Fact 10. The sky was completely fake. The town was not filmed outdoors. The entire village was built inside a studio in England. Even the sky was painted. Tim Burton wanted total control over shadows, mist and silence. Nothing normal. The result feels more real than reality, because sometimes a perfect life feels more alive than truth. Fact 9. The forest was built tree by tree. The woods were not found, they were constructed. More than 100 artificial trees were sculpted by hand. Fog machines shaped the air. Leaves were placed for sound design. The forest feels claustrophobic because it was engineered to feel that way. This was not nature, it was a nightmare designed with intention. Fact 8. The Headless Horseman was two actors. The body and the head were played by different performers. Ray Park delivered the physical movement. Christopher Walken delivered the rage. One gave the monster agility, the other gave him madness. Two performances stitched together created something unnatural, and that unnatural feeling is what makes him terrifying. Fact 7. The blood was almost black. The blood was not bright red, it was dark, thick, nearly ink-colored. Burton wanted violence to feel ancient, not flashy. The darker tone also helped scenes pass rating restrictions. Instead of screaming at the audience, the horror whispered, and whispers can be more disturbing than screams. Fact 6. Johnny Depp played fear, not heroism. Johnny Depp refused to act brave. He based Ichabod Crane on animated characters. Nervous hands, sudden fainting, fragile energy. He wanted Ichabod to feel human, not heroic. In a world of monsters, the most realistic reaction is fear. And that made the horror believable. Fact 5. The decapitations were choreographed like ballet. Every beheading was planned like a dance performance. Camera angles, timing, blood effects, everything mapped precisely. The violence was stylized, not chaotic. It feels disturbing because it is beautiful. And beauty mixed with brutality creates something unforgettable. Fact 4. The tree was alive. The tree of the dead was not a simple prop. It had internal mechanics. Hydraulics made it move. Hidden tubes pumped blood through its bark. Sound designers layered breathing noises inside it. It did not just stand there, it pulsed, it felt alive. Fact 3. The script was originally a slasher. The first version of the screenplay was much more violent. It was closer to a modern slasher film. When Burton joined the project, he reshaped it into Gothic opera. He kept the deaths hot. He filled them with atmosphere instead of chaos. That transformation changed everything. Fact 2. The church was designed to feel unsafe. Churches usually represent safety. Not here. The chapel was built narrow and suffocating. Pews were placed too close together. Lighting was intentionally cold. When violence erupts inside sacred walls, the audience feels there is nowhere left to hide. Fact 1. The story is not about the horseman. The Headless Horseman is not the real villain. The true enemy is fear. The town hides secrets. Justice is corrupted. Science struggles against superstition. The monster with no head is only a weapon. The real horror is what people do when truth becomes inconvenient, and that idea still feels modern. If this changed the way you see Sleepy Hollow, tell us which fact disturbed you most. Subscribe to MOVIXA for more cinema beneath the surface, because some